questions. I think that's what we're all here for. Clarkston was founded in 1882. It was a jackwater town on the Atlanta Railroad at the time, and all that basically means there was a small little circle dot on the map where the train would fill up the steam engine before it headed out to Augusta and then up to the East Coast. And it pretty much stayed 1.1 square miles, about 500 to 700 people for about 100 years. And then the interstate came through. We're right off 285, the exit 285, eastern side, and more housing came through. People were sort of moving out from Atlanta, and so over the years, over the 50s and 60s, it sort of developed as sort of a more affordable place for young professionals and sort of up and coming people to live. But then they kept kind of going outwards. And that left sort of this kind of hole in Clarkston for many years until the Refugee Act of 1980 was signed by Jimmy Carter, and it's been reaffirmed every year by every president: Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and of course Barack Obama. And so that was right on the heels of the Vietnam War. There were thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of people from Vietnam who fled in the years after America pulled out. And so one of the things that Jimmy Carter and Republicans worked on in the late 70s is we need to help out these Vietnamese people that actually helped out the U.S. Army, during that crisis. And it was actually a Republican senator from Iowa, I believe, either a senator or governor, I think a senator, who was sort of the catalyst for saying, we need to extend a hand to these people. And that's what actually formalized the refugee resettlement process in America. It's since become part of this larger United Nations convention where I believe right now it's 19 countries that participate in resettlement from UN run refugee camps to those various 19 countries, and every country has their own quotas. And so the first in the 81, 82, 83, and really for those first several years, Clarkston saw a lot of Vietnamese, and I think there was also some Cambodians and other Laotian sort of Indo-Chinese that came and were resettled in Clarkston and kind of began their second life.